Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden. In the last part, I started the UFO/Mystic Square part of the last arc, where we went to Hokkai, and now I'm going to continue it. But for that, they're forcing me to bring this many units, so this is who I ended up bringing. A couple team names. Mansion Tea Time. See, that one I brought Quackamo just because there was 2.0 left. These Ghost Stories. I don't think it's in that one. And before I started, I just wanted to show one thing. I can finally do it. Fully EX level Notori. There we go. And you apparently can get bonuses now. Multiplies damage, final damage dealt by 1.1. Range plus 2 and movement plus 2. MP ammo regen 50%. SP regen by 20%. Fix bonuses. Action count plus 1. Gain 1.5 EXP, PP points, max SP plus 100, max power plus 30. So yeah, that one? And then probably the SP one because you have heal. A full heal. There you go. Didn't know whether I'd be able to get those bonuses before or after I filled up all these points, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. There you go. I gave all my EX level points to Notori, except for the ones I'll get for the rest of the game. Will I give those to? I don't know. Yeah, never do that. Notori's not a good unit, but I gave it to her anyway. Yep, this next map is not as long as the last map, but I don't know if it'll be short enough to do in one part, so I'm just gonna have to see. It's not gonna be if this intro cutscene is super long. Judging by the reaction, it appears we succeeded.
You did it. You finally completed the 4th stone. Only one more left, Lady Patchley.
Yes, but this one likely won't go so well. The 5th stone is the crystallized energy of a soul. I'd love to complete it, but...
Huh? Is that different from the stones you used before?
Those were something else, imported from Hokkai. These stones are something I've been researching on Earth for a long time now. Not that alchemy is my specialty.
Should we try adding regents? I prepared all sorts of things before we left.
Though, let's see.
Hey, it blew up.
Quackamo.
I'm so sorry. I searched the properties first and everything.
Regardless, experiment failed. The stone is useless now, so dispose of it.
Right, seems like such a waste though. Excuse me, but what was that noise just now?
Magic experiment. She's been doing them non-stop for a while now. All I've gotten out of it is that there's fire involved and it's an enormous hazard.
I can't believe it actually exploded. It's like a scene straight out of a manga.
Hey Sanai, stop getting distracted. You've got work to do. You need to finish maintenance of your new equipment before the next battle, don't you?
Alright, then can you help me loop a string through this talisman rainbow?
I see 2 amulets. Are those your new equipment?
Yes, Lady Kaneko and Lady Suiko prepared them for me to show that I'm ready now. I'll be able to use more power than before in our upcoming battles.
I guess those 2 are finally comfortable with their kid leaving the nest.
I bet they're expecting the battles to come are going to be tougher than ever.
Huh? Everyone's really into this, aren't they? Then I should... Should what? You just started trailing off there. Aha, after seeing everyone around you so busy, you're starting to feel uncomfortable being idle.
It's a pretty good attitude, coming from you.
Shut up. I came here to help, so I'm going to do what I can. I appreciate the thought, but there's nothing wrong with resting when we have time to spare. Just having you and Iku as comrades is already very reassuring. We're comrades to you? Sure. I mean, you helped us Koichi, and you even came to Hokkai with us. As long as we're seeing things eye to eye, you're always welcome. Seeing things eye to eye? I've never thought of it like that. Actually, I find it questionable for a Celestial to be treated like just another service dweller. That's so. Personally, I see it as something to be treasured. Being able to sympathize with those from different circumstances or positions is a precious thing. Is it? Half-beasts, so I'm often caught between human and yokai. But I believe that helps me understand just how difficult yet important it is to understand both sides. Tenji, you were born on Earth, so maybe you could feel the same way. Spare me your platitudes. Who would want a Celestial like that? I don't think any of us really want you to act more like a Celestial, though. Oh, I suppose one could see it that way. Don't you get started too, Iku. Aren't you also from heaven? I understand what you're trying to say, eldest daughter, but I believe they're making a salient point. If different people have their own perspectives, then maybe you don't have to feel trapped by the values of heaven. Tenji, didn't you say yourself that you could be you back in the human village? Well, yeah, but...
The ability to empathize with others isn't as easy as you seem to think. If you're a natural at it, then I don't think you should be forcing yourself to deny it.
That's part of what makes you, Tenji. The disposition that lets her empathize with others, is it? The deck of the Pelican ship. The boundless Mackay sky. Hijiri has been sealed beneath this lightless sky the whole time. When I've saved Hijiri, that's...
Well, the miasma outside is so thick.
And we're supposed to keep watch like this. I mean, it's not impossible, but... This was decided fair and square through drawing lots. Let's not try to complain about it.
Right, let's do our best. So you wish she could share a little of that cooperativeness with Tay. You've been through a lot.
Maybe you could learn from her example, Inaba. Oh, what are you talking about? I always follow orders.
Josie was grumbling about it. Geez, guess we won't be getting any peace and quiet on this shift. But chatting makes it less boring.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, so, hello.
Lauren, what are you doing? Get out of there. We've come to keep watch on the outside. Were you also here to observe the State of Hokkai show? Yeah, I couldn't relax, so I decided to try a change of pace. So, you willingly came out here to breathe miasma. Are your nerves deadened, or what? Or is there something bothering you? Oh no, I wouldn't say that.
If you're worried, then perhaps talking it out would help.
Wait, worried?
I'm sorry, I just thought it would be better than brooding over it by yourself, and it slipped out.
No, I was also considering discussing this again, now that we're approaching Hokkai.
Sounds like a serious topic. Is something hard to talk about?
Yes, I believe some of you may have already heard this, but it was I who sealed Hijiri and none other.
Really?
We're here to unseal that seal, right? So that means... I hate to interject, but it seems you have a complicated situation.
Yep, 1,000 years ago, back when Byakuran was established in your temple, Master was his representative as the avatar of Izumoten. He was superb at his job, easily winning the trust of the humans. Because of that, when you discovered Byakuran's connection to yokai and drove her out, my master was forced to take the side.
So your actions were the result of being caught between human and yokai. To protect yourself, you sided with humans. Watch your words, Inaba. Oh, I wasn't blaming her, I was just trying to say I know exactly how that feels. It's only natural to do whatever it takes to survive. Furthermore, I hear that even Byakuran understood Sho's position and didn't try to resist. Thank you for your consideration, but it doesn't change the fact that I left her to die. Man, if An was here, it'd be all three of them. But it's just the two of them. Probably never happen again. And even if they tell me now that it's water under the bridge, I also sent Murasa and Ichira into the underworld.
Well, there's no just worry about it now. It's done is done.
Indeed, and if you've taken Byakuran's side back then, I'm sure there would have been even more victims. You've been given an opportunity to atone. Shouldn't you take it? It's only because you survived back then that you're able to do this now. Everyone. I kind of put that really rudely, didn't I? Sorry.
We understand that you meant well, Raisin. Okay, now we gotta do our best so we can save Byakuran.
And Sho, please stop blaming yourself all the time and think about what you're going to do when you meet Byakuran. Yes, my reunion with Hijiri. I'm getting a call from the bridge. Hello, Sho, we couldn't find you. Where have you been? Anyway, things are going smoothly up here, so isn't it about time we continue that conversation from earlier? Understood. I'll be right there.
The Paladin ship's readings are steadily getting stronger. There's no doubt that we're approaching the entrance to Hokkai.
And thanks to Mima's guidance, we managed to shave off some distance. We won't be falling behind Yumiko. Little by little, we're getting closer to Hijiri.
Well, you look happy, me and the Mitsu.
I just want to see your face as soon as possible, although we haven't even gotten to the important part yet.
Yeah, I know I say this every time, but don't be reckless. Anyway, I'll be in my room.
Sorry for the wait. Oh, you're leaving now?
Yeah, so out of the way.
Aren't we about to start a strategy meeting?
All I promised was that I wouldn't get in your way. You can figure this out for yourself. Wait, no.
What's with her? Not very cooperative, is she?
Oh, I really don't want to hear that from you, Mima.
Anyway, show's here, so it's time I told you what I know about Hokkai. Please, but you seem to know Byakuran as well, Mima. If you don't mind, could you explain that first? Sure, I mean, it's simple enough. I've talked to her.
You have? But you've never been to Hokkai before, right?
I used magic to chat with her from outside the barrier. As soon as I got close, I could feel just a smidge of magic seeking out. Converting magic to signal and using that to converse. It's the same principle that makes the Pelican ship's transceivers work. I think only people like Mima or Byakuran can manage it with so little energy getting through, though.
Anyway, this confirms that the chief is alright.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you her exact condition, but she was able to talk with me at least. So I heard about you all in the Pelican ship directly from her.
Like the stars, I was trying not to consider the possibility, but something could have easily happened to her in Hokkai.
So what did you talk with her about? About how you were all working together to come rescue her. Of course, when she heard that, she was worried about you.
Don't tell me she told us not to come.
Oh, yes, absolutely, but she was moved by your feelings. I'm sure she just didn't want you to be in any danger. So even when she's the one sealed, she's still worrying about others.
Wow, she's seriously a saint. That's just the sort of person Hidori is. She hasn't changed from over 1,000 years.
She was someone who believed in a harmonious future between human and yokai, even as she was being sealed, after all. But we've already come so far, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not leaving until we save her.
Right, I mean, we've even left her seat open all this time.
Good attitude. Can't wait to see where it takes you. But first, we need to get inside Hokkai in one piece. Be in the litter box as loudly as possible, Cat.
What do you mean in one piece? Didn't Shaw say that the power of the Pelican ship was supposed to unlock it somehow?
Well, last I saw it, there were more than one layer to that barrier. It's probably been reinforced repeatedly over the years. I see, that makes sense if Hokkai is meant to imprison powerful monsters.
So we might not be able to get in with just the power of the Pelican ship then.
Not much choice other than to go out there and check, though.
Right.
Doesn't matter when new obstacles turn up, we've already made up our minds. She's scratching the wood, isn't she?
Orin. Alright.
Oh, I love her so much.
We're heading to Hokkai and rescuing Hidori, and that's that. Execute Chapter 66, Beyond the Veil.
Okay, it's straight ahead from here. What an impressive vista. Is that a bottomless abyss below us?
Look, up ahead. Look familiar, Master?
There's no mistaking it. That's the pagoda that serves as the entrance to Hokkai. Although its surroundings have changed considerably over the years.
But still, that's where the chief is sealed, right?
Then let's open it with the power of the flying granary. O treasure ship imbued with the power of Saint Bjorn, now is the time. Please reveal your power and open the path to Hokkai.
Alright, then we'll just stroll right in and...
The power is being suppressed. It seems to be under some kind of external influence. Sure enough, the barrier's been reinforced.
So what do we do now? Smash it?
Hold on, let's not do anything rash. There must be a less destructive way to handle this. In that case, why don't we disrupt the barrier's foundations to temporarily weaken it? My expert opinion. These 4 locations are the barrier's linchpins. Understood. Let's divide our forces to get this finished as soon as possible.
In that case, I'm definitely going. Speed's my speciality, after all. You with it, Patchy. I mean, you don't think she can handle it alone, do you?
Well, enough. Let's go too, Rainbow. With our Shrine Maiden power, even the Kai barrier shouldn't last long. Fine by me, just don't forget to bring anything. I can't just leave this to others. I want to put my spiritual strength and Unzon's insight to work here. As for my partner, well, New, come with us. What? It's not like I mind, but why? Maybe you'll talk about me instead of Murasa a little bit more if you have to talk to me for more than 5 minutes. But fine, I'll join your stupid team, jeez.
That's 3 teams, 1 left.
Angie, could you go? Huh? Why me? Oh, of course, her keystones have the power to disrupt the earth. It's perfect for disrupting the barrier. I would gladly have handled this myself, but if that's what Lady Shiki wants, then who am I to object? Fine, I'll do it. Then I'll go with her. Someone needs to ensure she doesn't get a bit too enthusiastic. Well, it's settled. The Pelican ship will stay here on alert while everyone else heads to their assigned points. Now that looks like a lot of enemies, but if there isn't any boss, which there might not be, I'm not 100% sure, then I'm just like, not showing attack animation should make this not take forever. Oh no, we've been spotted by monsters. Great, a few monsters are just what we need to stave off boredom. All hands deploy. Alright, so what, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go that way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go this way. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Pelican ship can go this way. Shell's also going this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about you go that way and you go to the left? The gas was so thick here. No hatred, be careful out there. Whatever, I'll be fine. Worry about yourself, me in the meat. Huh? Where's Senai's team? Didn't she volunteer for this? Okay, here we are, Reimu Hakare and Senai Kochiya, moving out! Sheesh, already late to the starting line. Geez, what are you two doing? Sorry, I was having trouble deciding what gear to take for this. Okay, so everyone else is going to cover them so they can get to their destinations.
We don't know when more monsters will show up, so try to finish this as quickly as possible.
Clear the map within 5 turns. Move Rainbow to the northwest, Marissa to the northeast, Tension to the southeast, and New to the southeast. Southwest, southeast. Any force deployed unit or the Pelican ship is defeated. Clear the map within 5 turns. You'd think that means this map would be really quick, but remember the last map's bonus condition was completed in 7 turns, and that map took fucking forever, so, you know. Another cat's in the litter box again. Scooping as loudly as they possibly can, that they are. No, Zadorian, no way to do that. 1, 2, 3. Henshin can go this way. Sakuya, go this way. Hellis, Megatron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Oh, you can't move. Alright then. I will move Momiji to the right next turn. I'm starting to understand how these monsters move. Let's do our best, Rainbow. Yeah, of course. I didn't expect you to be so chipper, Sanai. I figured the senior Makai would, I don't know, intimidate you. Maybe it's because of my training. I feel closer than ever to Lady Ganago and Lady Zorgo's power. Not to mention that I'm fighting these Damaku fights with more yokai, more and more enjoyable. First Kanako and now you. Everyone's so lively these days. Oh, but of course, I'm also very relieved that everyone else is here with me. Yeah, anyway, you volunteered us for this, so you better do your job. Yes, Reimu! Fighting eyeballs, fighting eyeballs. Fighting so many eyeballs. Reimu's somehow underleveled comparatively to a lot of my other units. I note that the Scarlet Devil Mansion has but one entry in this race to disrupt the barrier.
So, wanna bet on where our tucking library places?
Sure, but try to keep the stakes low, please, like dessert.
Okay, I bet she comes in dead last.
I'll join too. How about she gets the booby prize?
I bet she takes first in a shocking upset.
Then I bet she takes second to last.
Guess it's good that they're cheering for her. Sort of. This was the first time I've heard you talk about your childhood, Alice. It caught me off guard. Getting lost in Hokkai by yourself, it's almost like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the details, but even though everything was unfamiliar to me, I slowly got used to it thanks to the support of my mother.
That's it, what you mentioned to me before.
Did you say something, Edison?
No, nothing. Come on, keep your eyes on the monsters. Let's crush them.
There are a million bugs over here. Why did I not take that into account? Fuck! Great, I'm not gonna be able to... None of you have over 400 power moves except Tenchi, right? No, Satigu. You're certainly enthusiastic, eldest daughter. Sure I am. I'm not allowed to use my keystones willy-nilly in the terrestrial realm. Besides, this is my chance to truly shine. By which you mean, if I get this job done quick, everyone will be forced to recognize my true power. They won't mistake me for just another one of their friends or whatever anymore. Do you dislike that, then? I didn't mean it like that. It's just, as a Celestial, I'm not so sure about it. Well, it's also reassuring to see you get along so well. That's enough chit-chat. I have power enough to manipulate the land, so it's time to use it freely. Good lord, this is farther than I thought. Maybe I should have stayed on the ship after all. Stop whining. I'll let you ride on my broom. Come to think of it, wouldn't this have been a good chance to test out that new rock you're working on? The experiment isn't proceeding that smoothly. I'll need to be patient. Not that I haven't entertained thoughts of testing my new magic in Hokkai.
I'm sorry, if only that last experiment had gone well. No, wait.
What is it, Quackma?
Here, Lady Patchley, use this.
This stone.
It's a failure from earlier. I thought it was a waste to lose, so I put it in my pocket. But when I looked at it just now it was clear and transparent.
No doubt about it, it's the final stone. I thought it was a failure, but apparently it was merely a gradual process. Excellent work, Quackma. I'm glad I have you as a familiar.
That means...
Indeed, the elemental magic I've been researching is now completed. It is the culmination of the knowledge and research of countless magicians. Philosopher's Stone, Luigi. Random encounter. Keep your eyes on the enemy, Patchley. So, the simplest way to disrupt a barrier would be... Wow, didn't even take a second for you to get lost in your books. A magician is someone who can only show the true power when they made preparations beforehand. It's the most basic of the basics. I get that, but it doesn't change the fact that all your advice comes a step too late. Aren't you the one on support duty this time? Was I? Well, whatever. Let's go. Ow! Now you're by yourself. Alright, you can move again. Alright, where are my healers? Alright, can anyone do, like, any fucking damage? Okay, Alice can kill a Shanghai doll. That's good to know. Sakia can kill with Sakia's world. Maiden can actually do quite a bit of damage. Momiji! Yeah, just go over here. Lily heal first. Okay. Time to deal with the book squad. Oh, this is gonna be certainly something, isn't it? So I haven't really had much time to talk about anything during this recording session because the game just keeps talking. Like every couple of seconds, it's like I finish a turn, there's more dialogue. But maybe that'll change in a couple seconds. I don't know, we'll see what happens this turn. I guess so, I guess thing to talk about. So I don't remember last time I recorded this, had I already played Sonic Generation, had I already played Sonic Mania and gave up on it? I don't remember. But yeah, that happened, I'm supposed to upload that later. Tenchi, do you have... Yeah, for one turn, just take less damage, will you? Alright, I didn't expect Tenchi's counterattack to murder these things, but they have. That's nice. Cast Prayer on all allies. Yeah, recording session before this is when I did all of Castle Crashers, except the first part, because I managed to basically finish that game in one recording session, which I wasn't expecting. So now I guess at some point I'm going to start Rayman Legends. Don't know how long that'll be. I don't expect it to be too long because, like, I'm not gonna bother with most of the collectibles. And I remember one of the reasons why that game was so long is because you can unlock, you collect all the collectibles, you can unlock basically like 99%, like 90% of the levels from Rayman Origins. So I'm not gonna do that. A lot of the game's length will be gone, so it'll just be like the normal stages. So I don't think it'll take that long. So that's to say, I'm pretty sure, even though I'm going to start that series soon, it's still going to end before Fantasy Maiden Wars does. So, I don't know, when we reach that point, I don't really plan on playing anything after that, so it's just going to be Fantasy Maiden Wars until I'm done. Last Judgment. Give me a thumbnail. Why don't we watch and see what kind of battle Rainbow and Marissa show us? Ichiran and Tenchi seem pretty into it too. Speaking of which, why did you nominate Tenchi, Kane? Because she's like a mix of human and celestial. As a half-beast myself, I feel kind of connection to her. It was the correct choice. People like you two, who are caught between races, are also in a position to be the bridge between them. She should be able to experience that for herself once she comes in terms with everything within the cycle of human and yokai. Wow, you put a lot of thought into this. This is not time to be impressed, Yomo Kanpaku. This is an important lesson for you, too. Ah, yes, ma'am. One should know one's own sins. From my experience, if they try to hit you, even if they can't see you, they still try to fight. The sins written upon my rod of remorse. You will know punishment equal to their number. I, Ikishiki, shall burn away each and every one of your sins. And yet from the scorched earth will further sins bloom. Eiki, you were judging an eyeball. Those things have higher cognitive processes. I don't know. I mean, this is a universe where, like, apparently all animals, like, are, like, sentient. Because, like, they have to be. If Satori can talk to them, they must have, like, some sort of human-like intelligence.
Ichiran took Moo with her. We'll be alright.
Her was looking down earlier, so I think she got the wrong idea. Is that how it is? Then you should have gone with them, Murasa.
Just once we really need a captain on board the ship, you'll just have to buckle down.
I'm sure it'll all work out once Heidra gets back. I'm not too worried. You know how she is by now, but, well, try to get along.
Yes, of course.
Right, I know she's your dear friend.
What kind of place do you think Hokkai is, Yamame? Well, they said they exiled all their dangerous monsters there, so I'm guessing it sucks.
Or is it not the same thing they did with the underworld? So maybe it's more like that.
Oh, you mean like a place where people who couldn't fit in could live in peace? Well, excuse me for being a non-conformist.
No one's saying anything about you, Marcy.
Well, anyway, we'll know when we get there. For now, why don't we kick these monsters to the curb?
I like how there's nothing left over here. Tenchi just killed everything. Meanwhile, like, I haven't even gotten to these guys yet. Jeez, you're always so pushy, Ethan. So, you set us up to be alone together, so I'm guessing you have something to talk about. Was I that obvious? Actually, I wanted to hear your thoughts before we arrive in Hokkai. What do you mean, my thoughts? You've been helping us with all this stuff, but you're not really happy about this, are you? Everyone else is all fired up to save the chief, but I know you don't agree with their ideals, so aren't you upset? Not really. You and me and Mitsu are just so into this that I don't feel like raining on your parade. My role here is to just stand back and make sure you don't do anything stupid. It's appreciated, but still. Let's just do what we're here to do, eh? I suppose you're not the type to share something just because someone asked you to, but I guess we can clear up the enemies right here first. Do 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 do. Wow, the animals Makai are so different from the underworld.
Hey, Satori, can we take one of those big ones with the tongues home?
No.
Pretty please, I'll take care of it.
Don't make those puppy eyes at me. Those puppy dog eyes at me. No means no. We don't even know what they eat. It's Makai animals, maybe Makai grass?
Grass, huh? So maybe around here. Hey, I found this weird looking bone. Think we can take it home to decorate the foyer? I think he moved on from Makai pets.
No, that stupid force field a bit. I use Philosopher's Stone, Luigi, 4 to 9. Put you like over here, and maybe you'll attack Goku or something. I'll just put you like right. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I like to see the move. Get rid of this last stupid field setter. Like, there's nothing for this team to do. Yeah, Rainbow Brilliant, that's a new move. The game didn't point out the fact that Mei Ling had a new move at any point. So I have to try to use that at some point soon. Oop. No, whatever, I haven't shown you too much together much. There's no point in feints against me. Let's take you apart, piece by piece.
Satori, let's get started.
Do, 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 do. They're going after Moko for some reason. Alright, here we go.
Time to finish you off. I'll tear you to shreds.
Such a baller when they try to overwhelm me with sheer numbers. Allow me to show you my greatest spell. God, I hate how slow we're moving. Both dark-colored stones which rule the 5 phases reveal to us the power hidden within you. Power drawn in equal measure from each jewel. O source of flawless harmony. Shine forth, Philosopher's Stone. The lasers combine into one big laser. I should do it.
Otherworlders aren't supposed to be strong.
Outworlders. Outer Wilds. It's a game. Know nothing about it. Whoa, it walked.
You did it, Lady Patchouli.
Oh, that was... So you crystallize soul energy around 5 different colored magic stones as the core. That enables you to use 5 different elements at once while also amplifying them. An interesting idea.
How am I supposed to copy that?
Still too early for you. Well, you'll have to settle for using it as a reference. I'd expect no less from you. Which of the 7 luminaries? Maybe you should show it to me from up close next time.
Why can't they just praise you normally? It almost sounds like they're complaining or something. It's so weird.
It's what it means to be a magician, or rather, a scholar. To do research for its own sake, and slowly but surely add to our collective knowledge. If there's an end goal, perhaps it's that accumulation itself. Alright. It's turn 4. I have to do this in 2 more turns if I want to get the bonus condition. Which... shouldn't take too much longer. We've arrived, eldest daughter. Now, the keystone. I know! Hurrah! Good, the barrier's weakening. Excellent work. Phew, it went well. The Temple Bunch should be happy with that. At this rate, I feel like maybe we'll free this Byakuran lady after all. Yes, I've been starting to feel that myself. Indeed, it seems there was some truth to what everyone's been saying. Well, what are you talking about? With the 2 of us taking action like this, even I'm starting to feel reassured. Sympathizing with terrestrial humans and yokai, tackling issues from their perspective, this might be what sets you apart, eldest daughter. What's gotten into you, Iku? This isn't like you. You never talk about me other than when you're lecturing me. Perhaps it's because we're away from heaven and I'm no longer seeing you through my usual filter. Everyone here thinks highly of you, as a friend. If you like how that feels, then why not just accept it? You're right. These are things I never experienced in heaven. Being relied on, joining forces and all that, but I'll never be the same as a human. Are you referring to your station? It's the same for you, isn't it? Aren't you just following me around for your job anyway? Sometimes I wonder that very thing. Man, I like Tenchi in this game way more than I do in most other things. I know, I feel like I feel like Tenchi is one of those characters who gets character development in, like, fan content, but then, like, you're just gonna go out to something else where she wasn't given that character development and she's back to square one again. Makes it kind of annoying as a character. You know, I've said before, I feel that way about Medicine. It's like, I think Medicine's pretty great in this game, but then I'm gonna read something else and she's gonna be back to, I want to liberate the dolls again! My main character trait! We don't have to get nervous about letting Sanai go off by herself these days, huh? Agreed, though that does make me feel a twinge of loneliness.
Thanks for worrying, but even if she's going into battle alone now, her personality hasn't changed.
She's the sort of child who can keep facing forward precisely because she knows that everyone has her back. I'd like to continue to ask you for your support from here on out.
Sure thing, but when Damaku battle breaks out, it's another story.
We aren't so meek as to give up a great photography subject without a fight. Photography. That's not even remotely how you pronounce that word. Right. I think I've attacked with everyone at this point. At this point, it's like, who's the lowest level? Hina, kill this thing, sure. Alright. We arrived, now I just need to do something. Divine, something! What do we do? Give it a gentle tapping? You pick the weirdest things to sound careless about your job. You gotta handle it like so. Wow, so fast! How did you do it? You just go like, in there. I think your explanation was even more careless, Rainbow. Anyway, we did what we're here for, so let's head back to the Palanquin ship and... we're surrounded. They aren't powerful, but there are so many of them. Rainbow, allow me! To do what? With my new equipment, I should be able to raise my faith to its maximum even outside the Moria Shrine. I'll invoke a top-class miracle and blow them all away in an instant. Oh, that spell just now. It's Lady Kanago's Divine Wind. Looks like she successfully invoked it in Makai. Lady Kanago, Lady Suiko, how is that? Excellent work, Sanai. It's quite a feat working a miracle at that level with such a short incantation.
Keep that up and humans will fear your name in no time.
Right, it's always better if miracles are all whoom and bam, it's flashier that way. Yeah, I still think you're more careless than me. I gave the gods wind weapon. Okay, that's cool. How? I use racing all the time. How is she like the lowest one here? Did something you discussed on the deck pique your interest, Princess? It did. What Sho said about how she sealed her savior and whatnot. Good. Then it seems it was worth having you do menial tasks like keeping watch. I was there with her. Where's my praise?
In your case, menial tasks like that are your bread and butter. Didn't you clean the gloomy atmosphere by making stupid complaints?
Shut up. That's slander. That's enough. If you get distracted, you'll be asking for trouble.
You're the boss, ma'am.
Increases the damage multiplier of Soul to 2.25. Well, even with Excel, I got one more turn now. Alright. And I use the funny move. I'll use the funny move. Kamaiji Heartbreaker. Where'd you go, Koishi?
Let me go first, Satori. Satori, let's use our attack. Sending my feelings to you, Satori.
I'm accepting them, Koishi. Pattern KHB. And take this.
Yeah.
Satori, Koichi.
For now. Break.
Ooh, fireworks. Koichi, this really is embarrassing. Well, I used that as a thumbnail instead of Eiki. That would be the second time I've shafted Eiki's attack from being the thumbnail in exchange for Koichi. Alright. Do either of you have Excel? Yes, that one trust focus bullseye gain. No, you do not. Do. Although I'm pretty sure the thumbnail I'm gonna use for the thumbnail I'm gonna use for the last part is gonna be Yumeko, probably. But then the one before that will also be Koichi. Are you kidding me? I fucking hate some of the bonus objectives in this game, I really do. I'm gonna miss the bonus objective by one fucking space. Hell's type. What? I didn't. Huh? I don't know how this mechanic works at all. Okay, apparently you have a form that moves more. Good to know. So this is the barrier's foundation. I wonder how it works. They're 1,000 years too early to be hiding something's true form from me. Looks like all we need here is a little... Wow, good job, New. I was just going to try hitting it. You know, Ichiran, maybe you should work on that bad habit of punching everything without thinking. Ah, damn it, but now we're one step closer to reviving that Hydra lady. See, I knew it was eating at you. Well, yeah, once this Hydra lady comes back, Minamitsu's ship is probably getting turned back into a temple, right? When that happens, an outsider like me wouldn't exactly be welcome. No. Plus, Minamitsu has always had this look in her eye when she's talking about Hydra. It's gonna suck having things change. And you never told us any of this. You sure picked the weirdest times to show a sense of honor. But anyway, even when the chief comes back, nothing between us is going to change. You say that, but I never knew the two of you as you were back then. You worry too much. How long do you think the three of us have been together? Our debt to the chief is important to us, sure, but so's our friendship with you, Nu. It wasn't, then why the heck do you think we went through all the trouble to get you to come along with us? Nichiren? Plus, the chief isn't the sort of narrow-minded person who'd kick someone out just because they aren't one of her disciples. You'll have your own chance to talk to her once we save her, Nu. Not that I really want to. We're here. Looks like the barrier was put up with magic. Fullest spell formula. Oh, well, that was fast. It was described in a book I read. If you understand the mechanisms, then it's quite simple. Bakery goes to prepared, huh? Just what I expect from an experienced magician. What? That came out of nowhere. There's a lot of magic I want to study, but I only have finite time, so I'm glad to have other magicians around. Especially you, Patchley, since you leave behind all those grimoires you write. I don't write them for you, Marissa. But well, as long as you're showing appreciation, I'm willing to direct you to a few recommendations.
Really? I'm gonna borrow them until I die.
I brought this up, so I won't press the matter. But in exchange, when it comes time for you to return them, I'll be borrowing all the books you've written until I die, naturally.
And with that, all teams have successfully interfered with the barrier. There were unforeseen problems, but this team handled them all nicely. Splendid battle, everyone. We put everyone's unique strengths to good use.
Well, it was a good opportunity to use my new magic.
Kinda sucks that Rainbow finished before us, though.
The barrier's weakened. We should be able to open the gate now.
Okay, so do your thing.
Right, Flying Granary, unleash your power.
Oh, looky. The door to Hokkai opened.
Well, what do you know? The plan worked. Right, now we can go get the chief. It was a long journey, but the day is finally here.
I get what you're feeling, but it's too soon to react. We've got one last step ahead of us. We still gotta enter Hokkai and undo Byakuran's seal.
It's going to close up if we don't act soon. Let's head in, shall we? Right, everyone. Over here and... Hold on, something's coming from the other side of the door.
The other side?
It's a big eyeball!
What is that?
Evil Eye Sigma. Well, Eureka, though. A huge eyeball, a super giant evil eye. It dwarfs the ship. Even I've never seen one that big.
It's looking at us.
Is this the kind of monster that's been sealed in Hokkai? More importantly, it's blocking the gate. We can't get through. Calm down, everyone. It doesn't matter how big it is, as long as we can handle this calmly. No.
The gate's closing. The barrier's starting to repair itself.
Oh no, if it closes like this, are we gonna have to start all over?
That maid from before is gonna catch us before we manage that.
One thing after another, and we were so close. Mr. Krendo, Akio Kazuzu, I want you to bear with me.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah!
Did you just break the safety glass covering the emergency booster?
Sure did, and I'm gonna use it. No way, Murasa. If we slam the ship into it, even something that big is going down, and then we can all swoop in before it closes. Are you insane? I mean, sure, with that much mass it just might work, but...
I don't care how strong the ship is, a direct hit at those speeds would smash to pieces. Not to mention, you're not going to be able to steer at that speed.
Remember what I told you about doing anything stupid, Minoitu? I know, but with this crew we can do it.
Roger that. Everyone prepare to follow the Pelican ship.
Akio?
There's only one thing you can do when we're down to our last chance. Let's just go for it. There's no time to debate this, so give your directions as we're working.
Good grief, no time for balking either, huh?
The bridge has set its course. We just have to have faith in him.
Our hearts are with you. We're counting on you, Murasa. Everyone back here is on standby. We're prepared to move in as soon as the ship crushes the enemy.
Releasing the final lock and the emergency boosters ready for ignition.
Fasten your seatbelt, everyone. Pelican ship is carrying everyone's bonds. With that power, I know we can do this. Pelican ship, charge! To work together, I'm sure we can manage. Bring the boost reactor to maximum power. Left, full rudder. The target is ahead.
I can see the enemy in front.
Cutting power through the ship and rerouting it all into the boosters. Faster than ever before! Go! There's way more acceleration than...
We're wobbling!
Leave the steering to me, I'll do it by eye. Now, shields up. Auxiliary spirit cannon, make all guns ready.
We got him, right? Oh, that was... They did it. They blew away that giant evil eye.
The do-or-die ramming maneuver with the entire weight of the ship moving beyond its maximum speed. Normally they take heavy damage from the impact, but by hitting it with a shield at pinpoint size, they weaponize the impact itself.
There's no way. I can't believe they pulled it off on this kind of pressure.
But they did. It's all thanks to the strength and solidarity of the crew. We can celebrate later. We've got to follow the ship right before the gate closes. What's that shaking? I've got a bad feeling about this. The curvature of space is warping, and this mana gradient.
Aaron, could you say this again in real words?
This is bad. That monster forcing its way out has thrown this area's power completely out of balance. At this rate, it'll suck everything in the area into Hokkai.
What? We'll be sucked in.
Just grab onto something, we'll be scattered by the impact. Oh, you're cliffhangering me, are you? Alright. Look at all of those required units. All of which, besides Kaguya, Shin, and Ran, I was going to use anyway. Alright, well that was that. I managed to finish this chapter in an hour. Next part, see what happens next.